Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there were two street boys named John and Peter. John and Peter had grown up on the streets, and they had learned to fend for themselves from a young age. They had no parents, no home, and no money, but they were determined to survive. Every day, they would scavenge for food and look for ways to make a little bit of money. They would often sleep in abandoned buildings or under bridges, and they would spend their days exploring the city and making friends with other street kids. Despite their tough lives, John and Peter were happy. They had each other, and they had a sense of freedom that many people in the city could only dream of. They had learned to be resourceful and to take care of each other, and they had developed a strong bond that nothing could break. One day, while they were out looking for food, they stumbled upon a kind woman named Sarah. Sarah noticed the boys' dirty and ragged clothes and their tired eyes. She approached them cautiously, and they were hesitant at first. But as she started talking to them, they realized that she was genuinely interested in helping them. Sarah took the boys to a nearby cafe and bought them some food. She asked them about their lives and listened to their stories. John and Peter were surprised by her kindness and found themselves opening up to her. Over time, Sarah became a friend and mentor to the boys. She helped them get jobs at a nearby grocery store, and she provided them with clothes, food, and a place to stay. She even enrolled them in school so that they could get an education. The boys were hesitant at first, but they soon realized that Sarah was one of the few people who genuinely cared about them. They worked hard at the grocery store and studied hard at school, determined to make the most of the opportunities that Sarah had given them. Years went by, and John and Peter grew up to be successful young men. They never forgot their days on the streets, and they remained grateful for the kindness that Sarah had shown them. They went on to help other street kids and to give back to their community, determined to make a difference in the world. In the end, John and Peter realized that they had never been alone on the streets. They had always had each other, and they had found a friend and mentor in Sarah. Their difficult upbringing had made them strong and resilient, and they had learned to value the things that really mattered in life: love, friendship, and kindness.